Inside YouTube. We are back after a long hiatus, about a month since I've streamed last. Carolina football kicks off tomorrow night, so I'm restarting the King of Kenan franchise or dynasty run. I know I did a whole first season before, but now I'm a little bit more familiar with the game. Last month I've been playing a lot, learning all the ins and outs of recruiting, tailoring my own playbook. So right now we're going to start Season 1, Road to 300 from the beginning. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this. We got to double check my sliders quick. There's the one thing I forgot to do. We're going to make sure they're correct, and then we are going to jump into things. So we're on All-American. Everything there is good. We need to change a couple of things. I don't even think I have my phone. I might have to go grab that real quick too. Okay, so the sliders, so I have to import custom. That's not the custom. So I have to do that first too. But I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my phone and get the settings figured out, and we'll jump into it. So, realistic college football 25 sliders. And we are going to pull that up real quick. All-American or Heisman. Okay. I have to remember which ones I did. Okay. Matt's college football 25 sliders. Okay. Here we go. So we got 40. Pass blocking, we're going to leave at 55. Receiving at 40. Run blocking 50. We're going to turn interceptions to 60. Pass coverage to 60. Pass defense reaction time to 60. 40. 45. 35. Run blocking 45. Fumbles 50. Interceptions 25. Oh, pass coverage. Sorry. Reaction time is 50. Jump the gun there. Let's see. 50. Interceptions 25. We'll do 40. We'll do 45. And then tackling stays at 50. Okay. And then we have 20. Okay. And then we're going to turn running the kicker off. Okay. So our settings are good. We are going to now jump into the auto subs, because auto subs are super important when you're doing these longer games. So my auto subs, we'll do red shirts after the game so we can get the game in. College football 25 auto subs. I forget which ones I use. I have to find that real quick. 96, 93. No, that's not the one I want. It's this one. This is what I used earlier, 96, because we want to keep our running backs fresh. We only want them in when they are playing at full strength. Receivers 85 in, 73 out. 85, 75. 75. O-line. 1-0. Okay. Defense. Defensive tackle, 93, 84. Same thing. We're going to have to get a deeper lineup for a couple of these. Year one is going to be kind of rough. But if we recruit well, everything after that should be smooth sailing. 90 and 77 on the linebackers. Corners are 88 and 75. And then we'll be good. I think we got to change the safeties, and then we'll jump into the game. 88 and 75. So we are playing on 11-minute quarters with the 15-second clock, auto clock. So those couple of things are going to help keep it a little more realistic. We should see some competitive gameplay. This should be a really competitive game right off the rip. So for our uniforms, we're going to rock the whites. That's going to be our standard road look.
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe, that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy.
Okay.
As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay. Camera's good. For a while there, it was not showing me, so we are ready. So Noah Burnett does not have the most powerful leg, but he's super accurate. So that'll help pay off later in the Dynasty season. We'll have to recruit a kicker pretty early though. So my defense that I've found to be most effective is the 4-2-5, nickel, double mug, and we're going to alternate between blitzing and coverage. So I'll use her the linebacker when the time comes.
Sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it.
We'll play a lot of man this year until we can recruit a zone defense.
They're going to run it to the right. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the
Now
carry.
that we have them behind the sticks,
has been going in the wrong direction.
we'll switch it
They'll
up.
try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down.
There we go.
Snagged in the middle.
There we go.
And the ball's on the ground.
So either he didn't catch it or it's a fumble. We're getting the ball back either way. Our offense, we built our offense, or playbook, to hit a lot of cutting routes, a lot of crossing routes, a lot of speed. That was a good set, or that was a good fumble. So we're going to run a lot with Amari Hampton. Found the wham to be the most effective. Get him to the second level and then have a little bit of room. With Max Johnson being a lefty, if I don't have success with him, we will switch pretty quickly.
I think this is going to be a real test.
Just going to drop that? You're going to drop that wide open pass, bro? Okay. Not the best start offensively.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the
just not enough touch on it.
Game, well,
all right, so 3 and out to start this.
Versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Punt it over there.
4th down, and the punt team.
Let's get the ball inside the 20.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a
we'll give up short yards. Just try not to give up big plays.
I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run.
Just collapse the interior line. That's the goal. Get him to 3rd down. and then make them make a play.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Trying to make that rush fake on the draw play here. And sure, tackling there to keep him
All right, Nate.
to the first down.
Let's make something happen.
The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Okay.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before
So we're gonna run a lot of wildcat, but not like trick wildcat plays. We just use that to get a lot of get Hampton the ball in space. So this is an offense that wouldn't work against real players, but oh, if he cut through there, he's gone.
I just think
Okay.
David too predictable on that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Johnson wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This is my go-to play right here. Wide trail. Circle's going to clear. X is going to fall off his back.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He's got to catch it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick
Get
it
over there.
away.
It's my cover.
Looking for a block. It's Spencer.
It's a good punt, but it took too long getting over there.
20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark
All
it
right.
down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
We're playing good defensively. We got to get the offense.
23, a pickup of 4. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Try to jump one of these routes before he gets too deep.
From the gun, wants to pass.
The
Looking
one
down the
weak
middle.
spot.
Got him downfield.
With the cover 3, that's the one spot I can't really get to.
And they'll mark it at the 43. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and
But he's got to make a good throw every time.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That was trash. I had that play blew up and I missed the tackle.
First down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Dial up a little bit of a
Golden
blitz.
Gophers are on the move.
Try to get some pressure.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just
Play
trying to find
underneath
the
in case he tries to get it out quick. There we go.
Taylor has it.
Cayman Rucker off the edge. They can't really block him. On that blitz, they're not going to be able to block him.
Running into brick walls.
Hamrick's really fast. I might blitz with him. I would really use a linebacker here normally, but he has good speed.
Third and long.
There
He's gonna
we
have
go.
to throw for it.
Atkinson got there.
Sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get
As long as somebody gets home.
And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Okay, Nate McCullum with the return. He's going to try to bring something back. Ooh.
He gets a block. Obliterates
Got tackled by the punter.
on the move.
After all that, got tackled by the punter.
Playing with fire on that
Okay.
return, and he
We're going to
gets
start off,
great
try to move the chains. I don't think we got a first down yet. So we're going to try to lean on Hamilton, or Hampton. We have Hampton and then Christian Hamilton. So it gets confusing. That won't be the last time I do that.
It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it
Slot fade cross is an OP play if
where the defense
Paysor can create any separation.
and ultimately get some points.
If not, McCullum is open right there in the seam.
Unloads it left. He's got an
There we
open
go.
man.
All right.
He was
Now we need a little red zone.
but they get him down at the
We're going to
40
settle up
after the big
with
pass
Chris
play.
Culver
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
on the reverse. Jet
Touch
pass.
on the run.
And we're up 7.
Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Offense isn't that hard when you try a little misdirection, sprinkle that in.
And put 6 on the board.
I have to get used to kicking with Burnett again. On all my other files, my kickers are nowhere near as accurate.
About to kick it
So
off after
it's
punching
much
it in
slower
for a
on this.
touchdown.
historically I've struggled with him because this is probably my 6th dynasty using Carolina, and I struggle with him about every time just because it's so slow used to everybody when I'm used to everybody else.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
So the blitz and then dropping back into zone, sprinkling in cover 2 every once in a while. That's usually the standard defense. Once again, this is not something that would work against a real person, but the computer doesn't really adjust as much, so it makes defense bearable.
Back to pass, it's Brosford. Just a short pass to the tight end.
He took a weird route to that.
Stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
There's certain teams, though, he won't be able to do this strategy. The Clemsons and Florida States. The teams that have better athletes than I do, they'll take the top off of this type of defense and score a lot of big plays. Clemson especially, I've struggled because you have to change the strategy. What are you doing? Just whiffed? Oh.
They stripped it out. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
I, for the love of me, do not understand what that was. Okay.
And get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
There you go. Elijah Huzzy. He's really good in that one-on-one coverage. See if Hammer can get home. And then we'll drop back into zone if we have any luck. Yeah.
He's looking to throw.
What?
It's reeled in. It's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense.
I don't know. I don't understand that, but all right.
After that completion, move the change.
Power Eccles going to line up on the tight end, try to take that away.
He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Excellent job working through the air there.
They're in the red zone. We're going to switch back to this. Bring a little press.
Have pushed it inside the 20. He makes the connection.
Okay.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding.
We got to take something away or they're going to score.
Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it. Because he really didn't have a choice. Because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The give is to Taylor. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Do something to get a stop.
Movement here from the tight end. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Force them to a field goal. From the left hash, I've seen a lot of field goals missed. They'll hang it out left and not get it. That happens quite a bit. He drilled it. Okay. 7-3. We're okay.
Right in the middle of the uprights there. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update
6
on
minutes,
what else
plenty of
is
time.
happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is lighting up the scoreboard right now.
Start with the mesh and then try to establish the run with Hampton.
They're up 14 over the Coyotes. Any big developments in this
I don't know why he didn't drag all the way across. I was playing that to drag all the way across the field, but I guess not.
Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Gotta get Hampton the ball. Oh my gosh.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't.
Go back to slot fade cross.
Third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And
I mean, it's
they'll miss
wide
the
open.
connection here on third down.
He was so open.
There just wasn't any time in between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just
Des Evans with a big tackle.
Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part.
Keem Harris with a good tackle.
First to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on
we know where they're going with the
execution.
ball.
6 points.
backing up
They're
and
gonna drop it
backing up on the first 2 plays now to try
in
to
one of the
throw it
seams.
and drive on 3rd down. Trying to get
Take the seam away.
nowhere to go,
Pick it up and go.
the ball is loose.
Des Evans with a
Now
scoop
the
and
defense
score.
has got it going the other way.
Game-changing turnover.
UNC.
Kamen Rucker with the sack.
And defense doing work.
Des Evans with a touchdown.
You know, the one thing
That'd
that
be nice to
really
see tomorrow
worries
night.
Head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game.
All right.
But you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out.
So that's what you're hoping for. Is you're hoping for a little bit of pressure on 3rd down. We're sending pressure on 1st down every time, 2nd down sometimes, and then 3rd is usually zone. But if they're gonna run the ball like this, we'll stay in man mid-blitz 0. Actually, they're probably gonna throw here. So we're gonna sag off a little bit. No, they're gonna run it again. Oh man, I was there. That hurts on a play that you were there on. He busts a big run on a play we had him tackled for a loss of 3. I don't have the athletes to catch him either.
There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots.
Let it go.
That's why you got to find
Okay.
ways to give him touches
We are okay.
as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They'll put this one in
We need to get
play.
Omari and Hampton in the run game going.
25. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35.
A little bit
He
of progress.
surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And here on 1st
I like
down,
this.
see
It
if they
gives them a
keep it
little
on the
something to look
ground.
at, and then gives them a chance to bounce it.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Runs through a
Nothing
tackle.
there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Okay, try to get that back.
Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man.
There we go.
And they'll
We got a little
move
bit of
the
time.
chains and get
A little
it
bit
to
of time.
the 47-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tackle
We got to get
something
Hampton
extra
involved.
on their
He's our
lead
best
before the
player.
break.
We're only going to go as far as
Throwing on 1st down.
he's going to take us.
Just not quite able to make the connection.
Max Johnson is not having a good start.
Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Kobe Pacer over the middle.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw
A little
is
bit of
good enough to
progress.
give them
All
the
right.
1st down. And
J.J. Jones from the corner is our preferable route here. We'll get his brother involved, though.
Just keep throwing it.
Jake Johnson wide open.
I don't think he was the primary receiver.
And we're
on
gonna
that
dial up a
play,
trick
David,
play.
but a very productive pickup on 1st.
See what Omari and Hampton can do with his arm.
So good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death.
Tried to run it just because they took away everything else.
Great tackles and continue to move the sticks.
They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's
Jake
3rd
wide
and
open.
3. Finds his tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move
Try
the
a
chains
motion
with the
halfback
1st down.
swing just to get Hampton involved. We got to get Hampton the ball.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's
There we go.
Hampton. That completion
Okay.
takes them down to the
Now that we have that out of the
7-yard
way,
line, and they are ready
switch
to
back to
strike.
Y trail.
Stop me when you've heard this.
Hopefully Nate McCollum's wide open.
First down. First down. Just
Wait for him to
continue
clear, wait for him to
put
clear.
First downs together. So far, this defense
Okay.
just can't find any answers.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
One of the most difficult things about
Get
this
the ball to
receiver
Barlow.
is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Quarterback touch pass on the Jets.
We're not playing for individual stats. We're not playing for any of that. We're playing for strictly wins. I don't care if they're pretty. We're playing for wins. In year 1, we just need to lay that foundation, get some W's, get into the college football playoff, and try to make some noise. And that's going to help with recruiting, and then that kind of sets the stage. And that's really what Carolina's trying to do this year is get into the playoff, get an AC championship, be competitive, that easy schedule.
And the returner will be knocked down.
Trying to keep it as realistic as possible until we can start getting the big fish. Once we can start recruiting, then we'll get a little wild.
So late in the half, this is really an opportunity opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right.
Oh, my.
There's no time to...
Open runway ahead. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Wow.
And he got away from the defense and takes
That was
it
on
in.
just a regular halfback screen.
Golden Gophers.
Defense is not good.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole
Wow.
team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the
18
juices,
seconds
all the
left.
excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
I'm gonna try that jet sweep just to get away from the shadow of our own end zone, and then I got another play dialed.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
We just want this to get us out of here.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Dial up slot fade cross,
Picked up 2
and if
yards
this
on
works
that
at all,
pass
then
when
we'll
they
have
need 8 on second down.
something to go to.
Johnson wants to throw it. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Why trips offset? There it is.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to the quarterback. Looking to take a shot.
Dialing it up.
Makes the
Couldn't
catch
stay in
along that
bounds.
sideline, and
It
then
worked. You just couldn't stay in bounds.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime.
Get the
update.
ball though.
And the Golden Gophers
We're in the game.
kick this one deep to get things underway
You
in
told us we were
second
leading at halftime with Elmarian Hampton getting virtually nothing on the ground. We take it.
through the end zone. That'll be a touchback
But
there.
now we gotta get him. Gotta get him going.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game.
Gotta get him
is
going.
part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and
We're
play.
gonna get Elmarian Hampton a couple touches, try to establish some rhythm.
Yeah, so you're going to have
There
to
it
be
is.
ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might
Little
see
bit of
a little
space.
bit more blitz in
He
the
just needs a
second
little
half
bit to
as
get
well,
going.
so you have to know
We
what
hit him with a
you're
reverse flea flicker before half. We're gonna try it one more time. It worked before half.
Such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This
It
is
did not
just
work
game
here.
one.
They did not hold up
And the
at all.
defense gets to the quarterback.
Okay. The
It's
shark
gonna take
wheel.
a lot for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the
Stay in
offense. That
bounds.
forced the quarterback to have to
Here we
hold
go.
on to it for just a
Moving the
split second
chains.
longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Played with this playbook enough to get super comfortable with what to call.
Trying to find his man on first down.
He sat on X. I wanted X on that drag.
Make some havoc and get the sack.
He sat on it and took it away though.
Good job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets
I
him
have
over.
virtually no mobility with him.
Grabbed
So
over the middle. It's Jones.
on every other dynasty I use, I have somebody with some speed.
Offensively, I love running.
Max is the slowest of all the quarterbacks I've
Whether
used.
it's zone, whether it's man, they're so
I'm used to
successful
rolling
just
and being
about
able to do some
seeing
stuff.
what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space.
We're
After
moving the
catch,
ball
able to go
enough.
Make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Wildcat,
Nice
Howard
step on
G, the
defense
opposite
there.
way.
Third down, you're in zone
To the
coverage.
wide
Everybody's
side so you can
watching
get
the
some
quarterback,
space.
and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the
Collapse.
throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there. It's now a fresh set of
We'll try jet touch pass the other way.
Stopping the run is very high on every
Nate
defensive
McCollum
coordinator's
on the
list.
cross.
Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run.
He just needs a little space. Thought he was gonna hold that block.
It'll be a pickup of 9.
Go back to
They're
Lamb.
facing 3rd and 1.
Just get the
They'd
first
love to
down.
pick up this 3rd down and get a
If
fresh
not, we'll
set
go
of
with it
first
on
and
Y
goal.
slot.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
Okay.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to
Forget
get
where
those big
it's at.
boys up front into the game, understanding I want
It's
to
under
knock people
ISO.
off the football, create some holes like you do here.
Halfback direct. I forget which. I always forget which playbook that's, or which formation it's in. But that's something we'll use a lot. Good in this situation.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. See if they can
Hampton
get it
touchdown.
Second and goal. They'll go with a direct snap.
Easy money.
Touchdown, Tar Heel.
We can stop their big plays. We'll be all right.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game.
We got to take away their big play offense.
12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his
Teed him up there.
And the
Let's go.
returner goes down.
All right.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find
Darius Taylor's tearing me up.
They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That's caught. It's Taylor. They were
That's
banking
terrible.
on the
We'll take it.
yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding
Nate
third
McCollum
short, understand they're
got a
gonna
little
throw
bit of
the
space
ball
on the left
really quickly,
side.
try to make a play. The
Gets
defense
run down
moved
from the
quick
right.
on
That's
the
okay.
football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
The North Carolina offense
So we're gonna do a little bit of a change up here. We're gonna put Harrell in. See if we can get the option game
Mixing
working.
and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Coach is always hard about
We're gonna do a
staying
power
ahead of
option,
the
and then we'll
chains.
swap
If you
back.
can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
on the option.
It's a hold.
Quick toss. They make the stop, but there is a flag
Can't
on
be
the
holding,
field.
man.
We'll see what that's all about.
Austin Blasky with the hold. Transfer out of Georgia. Can't be doing that.
Ultimate drive killer. We'll see
All right.
if it costs this offense here.
See if Kobe can get
Line
open.
Getting set on second down. Johnson looking to throw.
Max Johnson ain't it. I know that.
Great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of
We gotta
Third
develop
and
Connor
long
Harrell
coming up
because
here. From the gun,
I mean,
wants
ain't
to
it.
pass.
Yeah. He's no mobility.
He got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away.
Get down there and cover. What are we doing?
He'll
I
bring
keep
it
getting
back.
good punts and zero coverage.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
Yeah, with Max, I can't roll. There's no ability to roll if you get boxed in, and the pass rush just gets there.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught
What
over
are
the
we
middle.
doing?
It's Williams. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way
Screening
to the
myself.
38-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
And after having a
Yikes.
nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive
Press a
coordinator
little
here,
bit. Get some
maybe
pressure.
thinking about being aggressive and taking a
Get a
shot.
pick underneath.
Even if it's incomplete on second down, on
Throw him
third,
down. Power
you
equals
have
to the big
that
play.
one.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
He was going to one of those two guys.
He was
Eccles
hit
was
just
covering.
as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. As someone once said, from way down,
How far was that?
bang,
62, 63?
On highlight tapes too often, that
61?
61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
The wind must be in their favor or something. That's crazy.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
We gotta dial up some offense.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out.
That's open if he can make the throw finally.
Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here.
Establish the run. Choke out the clock. Win the game.
First down here for the offense. A hand to the running back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats.
We don't need to throw it deep. If the square's open, we throw it to him. What are we doing, bro?
And they're not on the same page there.
He is so open. You can't make that simple throw.
Last time, that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
What is going on? I don't think these are the settings I normally play on. This is crazy.
4th down already with a 1-possession lead.
Okay.
It's incomplete.
I'm not sure why
Keep that drive going.
we can't convert those.
Connection.
Those were in the yellow.
First down.
Those should have been easy completions.
They go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of
Unless I turn the receiver catching down too far.
First down play at 2nd and 6.
I might have done that. That might have been the problem.
Trying to impose their will with the run.
He literally
And
trucked
he's
me.
able to shed one tackle and pick up
He
pretty good
trucked
yardage.
Boykins.
With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Get some pressure.
Discards a man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it.
Opening night has not gone as according to plan.
To the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls.
This dude's gonna get 50 touches.
Sheer mass and strength.
He's ran the ball 23 times.
Made there on the short run. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Gotta pick that off, bro.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an
That should have been an
incomplete
easy pick.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their
They're literally
playbook.
just
But on
running
that
the
play
ball.
there, that pre-snap look told me
I don't trust
to
him.
hand it off.
I'm going safe man. Because I don't trust them.
On 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Okay.
Kick is good. The offense
I don't
has 3
understand
points to show for the drive.
how my guys just can't catch the ball, but
Field goal, the
we're gonna have to
kickoff
fix
team out
that.
there to send it away.
Christian Hamilton off the
Obviously, you
1.
would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important
Clears the
thing.
20.
Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession.
We're gonna try this
Your
one more
defense
time.
getting the football
I don't know
back,
why.
offense drive the field and put it in the end zone. This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go
Oh
execute.
my gosh.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Johnson looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That was a little sus. I wasn't sure that was going to work.
Completion delivers a first down. The give to the lone running back. They'll get him down.
Hampton's rather fresh compared to most games.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
I don't know why they didn't hold that block.
This offense has done a good
They will
job
put in the
on this
game.
drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down.
Get him the ball.
Grabs
Can't
behind
make a
the
move.
line. It's good. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
That pass not close as he got
Can be on our defense.
trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away.
Not the best punt either.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not
Okay.
his best work. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals
Okay.
can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the
Good
great
cover.
teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. He's looking to throw it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Okay. The clock is the most important thing here.
Warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They're going to throw it again.
This underneath stuff is killing me.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I'm playing underneath, and they still can't
Here we are on first down.
stop them.
Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the offense on second down. Fires left. And the pass is
Play, Huzzy.
incomplete, jarred loose by the
All right.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
4 down territory. So you got 2 more big plays.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
I was about to say, if he caught that ball, I was sitting on top of that route from the first drop.
Hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude.
I was reading that.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We got some stuff to tidy up. We just got a gift right there. He dropped the ball.
Man, you needed that first down. And
Just convert one time and get out of here with a W.
The execution has left a little bit to be desired.
Try to get outside.
especially in a big moment right here.
Tried to break it. It's okay.
Calling a
We need
timeout
one
here
conversion.
to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Snap it to the back.
And there it is.
Past the 45.
Doesn't even matter if we run out of bounds at
Very
this
big
point.
gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first
Just
down.
in the game.
Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that
Ugly,
run,
ugly,
he
ugly
puts the
start.
100-yard mark in this season opener.
But we'll take it.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
We will take a win any way we can to start the season.
Get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fast motion
We had
from
about
the offense.
150 drop passes.
Pass on the jet sweep.
Still managed to squeak it out somehow.
1 minute to the goal line. Touchdown UNC. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over.
Turnover-free game, though.
300
I
yards.
rarely get those. Usually I throw 2 or 3 picks.
300 yards. I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
Just happy to win the
If it had
game.
been 500, I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen,
Luckily that guy dropped
he's in
that.
a
The tight end
rhythm.
dropped that
He's in a
pass.
groove. We've seen good decision making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game
They played strict underneath with everything they did, though.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feet. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get
Tempted to
leverage
blitz.
on a man. And these wide
They're
receivers
sending
are
a blitz.
dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the
He didn't know what to do
football.
with
It's
it.
incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to show their strength with the
He ran it
run
like
on
36
fourth down.
times.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really
Broke the
good
school
play.
record for the most rushing attempts, I think.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Here comes the offense on second down.
Switch to a cloud flat.
To the air. It's Brosmer.
Jakeem Harris with the pick. Take it back. Take it back.
Traffic intercepted. Takes it the other
Stiff
way.
on the quarterback.
He's at the 40. He's out of bounds.
Jakeem Harris read that one from a mile away. We'll get out of here with a 12-point
So
victory.
with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go win
If
every
this
week.
is how it goes tomorrow night, I'd be very happy.
Great start to the season.
We just need to bump up our
Find a way to
receiving.
win. Was it perfect?
Our
Absolutely
receivers
not.
dropped every pass that was right at him. So we're going to bump that up. The rest of the settings were okay. So we're just going to fix that real quick. Trying to play accurate, but that was unnecessary. Like, I feel like you should catch some of those that were right at you. That's just me. Let me make sure that took. Okay. Everything else was pretty standard. It didn't feel too bad. We'll knock out recruiting and we'll play our second game, and then we'll probably shut the stream off and play. Program tradition went down, winning a game. Not really sure. Not really sure how that happens, but all right. Jakeem Harris with a big pick. The NC State transfer. Happy to have him. Recruiting-wise, there shouldn't be really any surprises. For my coach skills, I'm going straight recruiter. I've learned that to be the best path for pulling big-time classes. So we'll get to level 2 on all of them first. And then we'll work our way out from there. If we need more hours for a certain position, we'll switch to that. But we want them to be more effective. And we're chasing state in a couple of these. That's our biggest competition right now. So top 5s, we're going to check them. Look, we hit the jackpot on that dude. Mike Coker. He already has all 3 interests ready. So we'll go ahead and get him set up. Not great, but should be good enough to bring him on campus. So there's Coker. And then you go from that to 0. Brand exposure. We're going to check anyway. I make a habit of checking anyway, just in case we get lucky. Not good chances here, but you never know. So there's 1. Look for that second one. If we don't get it, yeah, we'll just put some house back on. Isaac's here. Coach stability and proximity to home. So we got 2. Maybe we pick him up. That'd be a huge pickup. It's coach stability and proximity to home. So there's coach. There's 1 and 2. So no, we're not getting him either, which is okay. We got 1 guy. I mean, that's a surprise for being week 2. Proximity to home, program tradition. Solid chance of getting him because I think there's only 1 option when you get that far down the. So you got Cape. There's 2. I was wrong. Okay. Probably should play this game more. I can't even remember how the recruiting works. Okay, so we got this guy. Oh, he's not ready. That would happen. He's got all 3 and he's not ready. Okay, so recruiting's done. We are only trailing. It looks like we're not. We might be able to get that guy. We're gonna stay in just in case. Other than him, we're only trailing in the leadoff guy, and we have a chance to beat state for that one. So sign into chat. Am I not signed in? I hope you guys weren't chatting. I apologize. I thought I was signed into my chat. Now I'm in the chat. I don't know what happened there. We'll play against Charlotte. That one should be pretty easy, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I thought I was in the chat. I don't know what happened, but we're good now.
In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium
ball first.
Chapel Thrill and home
We have to run the ball better
Carolina
today.
Tar Heels. The 49ers will kick
Christian
it away to
Hamilton
start us off.
gets the ball.
From inside his
Gonna
own
bounce a
10,
little
he'll
bit.
try
Oh.
to help out their field position. Able to find
It's a good
enough
try.
room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the North
I don't think
Carolina
Nesbitt had a
Tar
single
Heels
catch.
offense will get the first possession of the game.
That's another one of our
And
problems.
all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him too is he's versatile. Right?
See if
He can
Nesbitt
carry the
opens up
rock,
on
he can
this,
Catch
but
the football.
he
He's
shades
good at
down.
blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these
Ooh.
QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was
What are
just
we doing?
A little bit off, and it just made it a little bit different.
That ball was right at
Wide
him.
receiver to try to make the catch.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind.
No.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I don't understand it.
Charlotte's offense will try to get something started with
Dante
their
Balfour,
first
I've had him transfer.
As we take a look at
I've
our
had him on a
impact
couple of mine.
players for this
I didn't know that's where he came
What
from.
do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Weber. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Gonna try to get it
Iraq
himself.
read that really nice.
And he is not gonna get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Nate McCollum with the good return.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He's
All right,
brought
guys.
down, but a really solid effort to pick
Let's get
up
something
every
going.
yardage
Holy
on the
cats.
return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. At the 45, on its way. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Still running at the 40. And it is
They don't stop Hamilton. It's gonna be a long night.
gain on that one before the defense brings it
We
to
got to
the
figure out
end.
what's going on in this play, because this is usually our bread and butter. But he, for some reason, can't connect with
He's
X.
right on target. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal.
What is my line doing?
Defense
Nobody
rolls up
pulled,
deep and
nobody
it's
did
all in
anything.
on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Get open,
Johnson
Nesbitt. Get
wants to
open.
throw it.
There we go.
He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the
See, this is the
5-yard
touchdown
line as they try to pay off
If
this
X will catch the ball, this is a touchdown.
3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to
Nope.
pass.
Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it
They're
away.
bringing heat.
Well, on 3rd and short,
We'll take the field goal, bro.
They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Just get points.
Smashes it between the uprights.
A lot of game left.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Try to pick that
That
off.
pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, no secret.
I read it,
what
but
he
I was
needs
too
here.
late.
All kinds of
I didn't
room
get
to
deep
throw
enough.
that one in there.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. The quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Probably should let him catch that, Boykins.
This is some physical pass
okay.
defense. They punted on their opening drive, and now they
But
need
it
a
sticks.
3rd down conversion.
Amari
to avoid
Campbell.
punt. Brown wants to pass. Shoots it to
Right
the
over
left.
his head.
It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Kenan Rucker.
He's going to pass.
Really? You're going to get a yard off that?
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Hey.
Here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. What a disappointment. No good.
All right, boys.
And after
Make
the
it hurt.
They're still down by a field goal. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Can't get him.
Should have hurdled him.
He's brought down,
That
but
would have been
not
nice.
before they pick up
All right.
the big first
Tight end angle. For a left-handed quarterback, this should be my bread and butter play.
downs. Looking to go up top
Oh, my.
on 1st down.
I didn't think they'd double
In
team
a
that.
hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Did not think they'd double that.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab.
Low-key expected him to drop it.
Passing game very effective on 2nd
get the
down.
ball to
What
Hampton.
about here on 3rd? Direct snap.
Just get the first, move the chains.
They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats. so
Trash.
far.
That's the stats.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line.
Come at me. I'm going to hurdle you.
On the move at the 30. And he'll go down, but
Tried.
not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
Can't blame
And
me
the
for
Tar Heels
trying.
come to the line with a new set of downs. He breaks the tackle.
We're going to truck and hurdle people all the way to the championship.
And for 6 yards, he's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. And
Can't
it'll
hold on
be
to that, bro.
incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it! And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding
They
the
stop me here, I'm
situation.
gonna be
It's 3rd
pissed.
down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll go with the direct.
Go around the guy, not right into him.
He
What
pushes
do we
it
do?
forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
He could have went left or right. He ran right into him.
Punch it in on 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back.
They stopped him
He
again?
works his way ever closer, all the
We're going to
way
run it until
down
they
to the
stop it.
1-yard
Or until they
line.
can't stop it.
And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. And
You are
tackled
joking.
there by the defense.
What settings
Man,
are
it has been
these?
a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard.
That was painful.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead.
10-0.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown
Not
and a
pretty.
field goal at 10. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
I don't ever recall getting stopped 3 times on halfback directly with Omar and Hampton.
No chance
In
a
my
return.
7 Carolina
Start this drive
files
at
I've
their
played.
25.
Usually he just walks that right in, but okay.
The 49ers offense will return to the
What can you
field.
do?
They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offense.
Oh, they're just going to run the ball,
You
too.
got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field.
So run the ball 46 times right in the middle of my
You
D-line.
just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like,
Good
football
job.
is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a huge
Tried to
play.
jump it.
A strike downfield.
Tried to jump it.
What a play to get it inside
Too late.
the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
That wasn't a hold. I don't know what is. Holy cats,
And he's
bro.
sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
I don't know what these settings are. I think I messed something up. Because as long as I've been playing this game,
Line will take you to the
hundreds of hours, I believe, I've never seen these type of responses by my guys. It's like they're lost.
You know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner is stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this
Obi.
offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes
What
were they
is
able to
this,
make?
bro?
They got to stop the bleeding right now.
Can't hold on. He
Wide open?
Right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense. They
I'm
get
at a
it to the
loss on some of these
25-yard
plays.
line.
That one was normal, but I don't know what the rest of these plays have been. Dial up a trick play. Nope.
It's a flea flicker. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
Some
And
bad.
he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate
Try
tackle, but he
this.
has enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down.
Kobe.
Makes the grab down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Tried to hug close to that.
Bounced off his feet.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run
There
it.
we
Just
go.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this
We needed
offense.
that.
Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's moved.
Oh.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense this lead.
And this
Pick would have been
drive
better,
isn't
but that's
a
okay.
must-score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum.
Kenan
Cut it to
Rucker.
a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third.
They just
quarter.
snap and toss, snap and toss.
You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
On the move, he
Or you can pick it off, bro. I mean, that's
It's
okay too.
incomplete on third
Got
down.
3 deflections.
The 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
We'll try it. I don't think it's gonna work. No, we'll go to something else.
They're going to try to click it
Go to
right
something
down
else.
the
I don't like
field
that
here.
play.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to
Yeah, run right into it. That's what we want.
Because it's been all
When in doubt.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to
Yikes.
going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the
J.J.
second
Jones.
half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this
Long.
quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to
punt
read
it
the
away.
coverage and make sure
That's
you
terrible.
get this football out of your hands.
No one open at all.
To not take a sack or worse, turn the football around.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on
Punter's
fourth down.
trash.
This will be the second
We're
time
gonna have to
they've had
recruit
kick
here.
it away.
Some of these guys are not
going
not
to
gonna
risk
cut
a
it.
return here. He'll make the fair catch. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before.
He's Superman.
And
Dude.
that defense
I don't know.
gets
I've never
three.
seen that animation.
Goes at the 9. A timeout is called
Literally
as this
dove
offense
and
tries
just
to
rode him
find
like
a way to get more
a
points
horse
on
or
the
something.
board
I don't
before
know.
the half. Brown will throw it.
It's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, quarterbacks got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He gets it away from his own end zone. And he's still running after the move. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the
Okay.
drive.
Somebody get open.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He wants to throw here on second down. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just enough time to get off one more snap.
Okay.
The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is
He's
perfect.
super accurate.
And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room,
Bring it
and
out.
they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer.
Good half.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those
Our offense
halftime
needs some
stats
help.
look a little nicer as we head to the break. We're
A
ready
win
to
is a
get
win.
started here in the second half.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Oh, Boykins was a heat-seeking
And they
missile that time.
desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job
Needed
of
the ball.
pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Okay. Give him that all day long.
It's Weber. And he's not going
All day long.
Defense denying him the first down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away.
Nate McCollum.
Makes a move.
Nowhere to go.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So guys will get another look at this offense. They move the tight end all over. They'll leave it with him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Hampton. And he
Sometimes less is
ran
more.
away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now on the
Ooh,
counter.
if he could outran that one guy, he's
Take
gone.
this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense.
Single coverage. Can JJ get open? No.
Johnson
Can't.
looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play.
We're waiting for JJ Jones or someone just to get open, but
Looking to move it through the air.
none of our receivers have
He was
speed.
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time.
If
as
Max
he's
could
going to
run a
catch
little
it.
bit, we'd be in
Big tight end
business.
couldn't hold on to it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they
We're going to figure this offense out before too long.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
These games, we're just using them to figure out what we're doing.
And it'll come out to
Get our
the
team on the
25.
same
No
page.
attempt at a return. Charlotte has
And on these realistic settings, we're not expecting to go 16-0 every year.
Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge
Florida State will be
play.
tough.
Now it's first and 10
NC
from
State
the
will be tough.
46-yard line.
Wake Forest is always tough for whatever reason.
The give to the back. That
Pittsburgh.
play just never had a chance.
We'll have
They
some good
knocked him
games.
Down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Might as well stick with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
Overran
that
him
one.
somehow.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Coming after it. He's going to take off. And the defense is
But they have
there
2
to
guys on a
stop
route?
him short
That
of
was
the first
confusing.
down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance.
Since we're winning, I don't like doing this. Since we're winning, we are going to make a quarterback change and see what Connor Harrell can do.
North Carolina has it
Just to have
back.
somebody who can move a little bit
Pleased to send the offense back out.
right-handed and do a couple of things that might be a little bit help our team.
David's got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to
Audible
take
out of
care
that.
the football. Put a nice drive.
They're jamming the line.
And just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy
little more
about
mobile.
right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about
Didn't help.
finding
Didn't
the
help there.
one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Nowhere close on that
It's
one.
not the
as
play we
he
wanted to
got
run.
drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It's not the play we
Quick
wanted
pass
to
on
run.
the fly motion. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short
Clicked on
pickup.
the wrong button. We're going to try it. This could be dumb.
They're a couple of yards short of the first
But
down,
we trust
the
our
offense will
offense.
stay out there on 4th down.
Nobody got open. Are you?
They got him. It's a
They sat on that
what a
those 2
stop for
routes.
this defense to turn it over
They sat on
downs.
both of the routes
Couldn't order better field position for
and
this
set a
offense.
blitz.
Brown wants to pass. Can't find
Like, that's something that I've never seen. They sent on both routes across the field and sent a blitz.
second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Feeling some heat. Time
You want to send a blitz? We can send a blitz. We enjoy sending blitzes.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long.
We're going to blitz again, just cause. You want to be a jerk?
And
I'm
here
going to keep
comes
blitzing.
the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
It's an odd punt.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there.
Try this again. It's terrible.
North Carolina offense
It's terrible.
returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Facing a
We're gonna
3rd
try to
down
blast.
short from the 26.
Somebody's got to hold a block.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop
What
the
are we
offense from
doing?
picking up that 1st down on that
Two
one.
linemen decided just not to run the same play.
Running in the middle
They were like, nah, we'll run a different play.
They got
Keep them
nothing
guessing.
on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top.
Our offense
They
is
built
not
a
good.
comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Dropping back, it's Harold. Getting some heat.
For Pete's
Their
sake.
pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring out 4th down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team.
At this point, we're going to struggle to win 7 games and keep our job. This is terrible. We can't score more than 20 points against Charlotte.
We'll send the offense
Our
back
ACC
on
slate's
the
going to be terrible.
David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a
Play
hit
everything with that.
and couldn't
At least our
get the
defense is playing
football.
better.
It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut.
Weak
The
competition,
49ers
but
will
they're
punt
playing
this one
better.
away.
Nate? Probably should have just fair caught that.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Still on his feet at the 45.
Good run.
And he was loose and in the open field.
And we do
on
something
his
past
way
just
to
running the ball at
tremendous
Hampton,
Pick
though.
up on that one. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. He's going to pass.
Nope.
Throws to the tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here.
1
late.
for
It'll be
6.
2nd down.
Harold cannot throw much
Bunch
better.
formation for these receivers.
Wait for him to clear.
This one's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field to get separation on the...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch. And the
What are we
ball's loose.
doing?
Defense just cradling that fumble.
He was
and
right
securing
there.
it.
That was a
And
touchdown.
he's brought down, and this
Pitch it
defense
to him, it's a
gets the ball
touchdown.
back.
I'm watching the replay on my other screen.
Offense
What are we
getting set
doing?
for 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. They've got the screen set up. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're facing a 3rd down. He'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Really, bro? He caught that?
And they finally get him to the ground. And
gave him a spinal tap, and my man's just like, I'll catch it.
The perfect 4th down call there. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle.
All of a sudden, they're just force-feeding this dude the ball.
Almost immediately. Short gain
Must be the coach's son.
Pick up the 1st. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 49ers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field.
There we go. Power Eccles. Picks it off. Finally something.
Man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
I don't think we had hardly any passing yards.
Direct snap. Smashes through.
None of our recruits are going to want to come play for our bum team if we can't beat.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football.
We didn't see Charlotte.
Run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we
can you hold a block? Kobe, what are you doing? Just running downfield. You're like, I was run down the field. Joke, bro.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Floats it out in space. Powers through the defender. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
There's a block by Nesbitt. Finally, Nesbitt did something.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Squandered so many scoring
Timeout
opportunities.
called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a
They're going to run the option one more time.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A great chance to put this game
hold a
away
block.
with a score here on 1st and goal.
Hey, there you go. That's all you got to do is just get the ball out of your hands.
Touchdown, Tar Heel! And the beatdown has ensued. It's
not rocket science.
He marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Ooh, you shouldn't bring it out.
He thought about bringing that out.
You'd have been okay. Boykins wouldn't have leveled you. Don't worry.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance. And the pressure was too much. They get
My D-line's good. I'm not even playing Hester or
Brown wants to pass.
can't think of his name.
To the right. And he'll be brought down.
The other D tackle he got.
Racing to the line in the hurry up.
He was a 5-star. It's gonna drive me crazy. I need to look that up real quick. He's a junior, 5-star defensive tackle. Shaw, Travis Shaw.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
Ford's just having the half of his life.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Guess I'm just gonna guard him. That's where the ball's going.
To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more
Cost
than that.
somebody a sack there.
Here comes the hurry up. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. He makes a catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has
They just saved everything for the second half.
First down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
Right in the middle of a cover 3 zone. That's crazy.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope.
It's falling.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure,
That's terrible.
get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball
That's
game
terrible,
is
bro.
over.
We got some work to do. This is bad.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Pass to 30. And he's brought down after
Can't even make a guy miss.
It's so important.
We have no secondary speed. Past Hampton, we don't have a running back that's worth a dang.
And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds.
I'm gonna be that guy.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. And now
Thank you for watching the stream. We will be back tomorrow night's Carolina football. So we probably won't play tomorrow night. Friday, we will be back streaming Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. So if you enjoyed this, leave me a comment, hit the like button. We're going to continue this series, chasing 300 wins. Hopefully the gameplay gets a little bit better, because tonight was not it. But I appreciate the views. Thank you for